Ko rātau ki tu e te ārai, ko tātou I te ao mārama, pai mārire. He hōnora, he kororia ki te atua, he mau ngā runga ki runga ki te whenua, e whakaro pai ki ngā tāngata katoa. Ke whakahōnere tō tātou ariki nui, noho nei te taumata, a koini ngā wai hunu te pō o na mātu o na tūpuna. Mnā ke te ai o na haeretanga katoa o tu rā kia tātou katoa, me ngā tinana e māwiwiti ana tainua ki tēnei ahi a haere ake nei a koe rangatira, rire, hau, pai mārire. Ka pai, e noho tātou. Wē te mai te whiwhi, wē te mai te hara, wē te mai te tawhiti. Tawhiti o te rangi tātā I a mātiti mā tātā. Ai, a koe rangatira, he mihi poto tēnei kia tātou. Ngā manuwhiri ki tēnei kāinga, o te rā ki ngā whānau o tātou tauira, o tātou mana wahine, mana tangata, ko tutuki. A rātou mahi ako noira, he mihi kia koutou katoa. Ngā whānau me ngā hāpori, puta noa. Ai, te kana mai te Rito Maioha I te papoi oia, ke mihi atu rā ki ngā manuwhiri o te tari o te tairāwhiti. Kei tungutu awa mō tūkapiki ai au ki hukurangi ko te kani ataki rau. Ki hui a rau ka huri ake rā taku te tiro kia te kani ataki rau, ka heke atu rā ki te whatu I a piti kia kahungunu. No era ki ngā hoa ko tau mai I te mataua Māui, I te wairoa ho pūpū ho ninge matangi rau, ke here taunga hauku nui ara rau te haro o te kāhu a takoto noa. Kia tō mai rā I te aurere o te tonga o Manawatu nei, kia mihia, kia tangihia tātou mate I tēnei kāinga o tātou o rangitāne, o tararua e rāringi mai nei o kura haupo waka e mihi e tangi atu nei kia koutou. Hoi anō kare tōrua ngā mihi e hikama, ko koutou te kaupapa. Ne, ko koutou te kaupapa, no reira, huri noa tō tātou whare I a ku rangatira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora.
We're just going to stand and sing our first hymn. It should come up on the screen at some point. There we go. Kyle. Before then. Anyway, in your program. E honore, he karoria, mana komo ki te whenua. Whakaro pai e ki ngā tangata katoa. Ake E noho koutou. I ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā kārangatanga maha, kua tai mai I tēnei rā. Tēnei te mihi atu ki a koutou. Tuatahi ake, me tuku te reo whakamiha ki te mana whenua o tēnei takiwā ko rangitāne me Ngāti Kauwhata. Ngā mihi ki te whenua, ngā awa, ngā maunga e tu whakahi nei. Ka huri atu ki o tātou kaumātua me o tātou kuia, tēnā koe anaru kōrua ko koe Lorraine. Ka nui te aroha mō tō kōrua manaaki, tō kōrua rangatiratanga e ārihi nei I a mātou I tēnei huihuinga whakahirahira. Ki ngā iwi puta noa I te moana nui a Kiwa, Kia orana, Nisa Bulavanaka, Te Lofa Lava, Malo Elelei, Ia Orana, Whakalofa, Lahi Atu, Tēnā koutou katoa. Ka hoki anō ki tō tātou whānui o Te Rito Maioha, ngā mema kaunihira Kathy Wilson, he mihi hoki ki tō tātou nei kai kōrero Ben Ward-Smith. O tērā ki ngā hoa mahi, ki ngā pauako, ki ngā kai tautoko a tātou akonga. He mihi kau ana ki a koutou katoa. Mei kori ake koutou e kori tēnei manu e riri. Ko koutou ngā whānau, ngā hapu, ngā hoa piripono, ngā ringa raupa e hiki nei I a tātou taonga o te rā. Ngā mihi manahau ki a koutou katoa kua iki ki te taumata o te puhi kai ori ori. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa. Distinguished guests, honoured elders, families and friends gathered here today, I greet you all warmly. Firstly, I acknowledge the mana whenua of this area, ko Rangitāne. We honour the land, the waters and the mountains that stand as guardians over these lands. I also acknowledge our kaumātua and kuia, tēnā kōrua, anaru and koe Lorraine. Thank you both for your guidance, your leadership and support as we gather for this special occasion. To all our Pasifika communities joining us today, kia ora ana, Nisa Bulavanaka, Te Lofa Lava, Malo Elelei, Ia Arona, Whakaalofa Lahi Atu, a warm and helpful welcome to you all. I now extend our thanks to the wider Te Rito Maioha whānau, our council member Kathy Wilson, our guest speaker Ben Ward-Smith, and to our colleagues, academic staff, lecturers and those who have supported our tauira throughout their educational journey. We acknowledge your dedication and your tireless contributions. Without your unwavering support, this kaupapa would not take flight. Kia ora. And finally, to the families, whānau, friends, and all those who stand behind today's graduates, thank you for uplifting them, encouraging them, and walking alongside them every step of the way. I welcome you all, I honour you all, and I celebrate with you all. Ko waio, ko Debbie Rickard toka ingoa, he uria hau no te papaioia, ko au te kai whakahaere mātaranga arohi ki te mahi o Te Rito Maioha. I'm the Regional Education Leader for the Palmerston North Regional Education Centre and the MC for today. Before we begin our formalities though, some housekeeping matters. You may have already found the wharipaku, but they're outside facing this way, out in the area there. There are some more upstairs later on too if you need those. Fire exits, so we've got fire exits, the door that you came out in, we came in. And in the case of an earthquake, what are we going to do? Turtles, yeah. Stop, drop and hold. You've only got your chair to hold on to, so it'll move around with you. But we will be guided by venue staff, so don't panic. If you have young children or older people and they get restless, please feel free to move around. We've got lots of space around the sides. And finally, if you haven't already, please make sure your phones are on silent. Thank you. I now have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, Ben Ward-Smith. Ben is currently the principal of Lytton Street School and is very proud to lead this school, which has a long, distinguished history of providing education to the community of Fielding. Just a brief introduction, Ben. We look forward to listening to your kōrero.
Iaku kai ako, kai mahi, whānau. Nau mai, haere mai I runga I te aroha me te rangi Māori e. Tēnei te mihi kia koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Ben Ward-Smith tōku ingoa, ko au tumuaki o te kura o Lytton Street, ki Aorangi. So I'd like to welcome you all to the graduates, friends, family, whānau, professors and teachers. Thank you for inviting me here today. I consider standing here before you a wonderful privilege and one I intend to embrace as I share with you my experiences and thoughts on education. A little bit of background. So teaching was never my destiny. I hailed from a family with both parents in the profession, and apart from the holidays, I didn't see anything attractive about it. After dabbling in social work, political science, law and history, I was one day enjoying one of my sporting passions, cricket, the other being football, as some of you may know. And a friend's dad, a current principal of Roslyn at the time, actually, in Palmerston North, came to me and said, "What are you doing next year?" And for which I explained that I had plans to do nothing, which is pretty typical of a person of my age. He replied, "I'll see you in front of the teaching selection panel on Monday morning at 9 a.m. And that was it. Decision made. I have to admit, I found a 14-month teaching course with a huge, diverse array of people, one heck of a blast. But what next? Now, I'm not sure if it is still part of your focus, but we were given each an advert as part of a lesson, and we had to write from the Education Gazette, and we had to write a practice letter. I had no CV at the time or anything, but I thought, oh, what the heck? So I posted the thing to Blockhouse Bay Primary School in Auckland. Within a week, I had heard back, and I was driving up there, and I had a job. And once again, just like teaching, Auckland was never really on my list of destinations. But as fate would have it, it was one of the best moves, both for me, rewardingly, both professionally and personally. So much so that I still keep in touch with my first boss, who's now moving into his 80s. In those days, he had many names for me. Most I couldn't repeat to here, but they were in the 4-letter category. He took charge of my career, however, though, and paved the way for principalship. And after a few more twists and turns, here I am. So, as a primary school principal, standing before a room of people graduating with masters and diplomas in those gowns, you do look remarkably like a group of year sixes waiting for your school photo. Just with, I might add, more facial hair, and I guess an addiction to 2-minute noodles, because most of you are probably broke, and significantly more debt. But I'm here to give you the view from the front line, though. I shall try to both dampen your spirits and uplift them, as education is one heck of a roller coaster that comes with many, many challenges and many moments to savour. That said, you all look magnificent, you look well rested, you look like you still have a social life and a skincare routine. Well done for that, you're a credit to this program. Good on you. Now, I've been asked to speak for 8 to 10 minutes. In school time, that is approximately the duration of one rather quick assembly. The amount of time it takes a Year 2 student to put on a single shoe or listen to Cody's, and now please forgive me if any of you have a kid or a child or anyone in the audience is called Cody, explanation of his weekend. We'll come back to him later though. In a few weeks, however, many of you, if you haven't already, will trade those elegant silk robes for a high-vis vest and a whistle. You have a degree, brilliant. A master's, some of you, excellent. And a diploma, some of you. That proves you can research complex socio-economic impacts on pedagogy, the philosophy of education, and so much more. But can you explain to our 8-year-old friend Cody why he can't bring a live cockroach into the classroom for his silent reading, buddy? No? Your qualifications say you can teach, but Cody is going to decide whether you're any good at it. He may even bring you to your knees. So let's turn our attention to day one. You've spent 3 weeks decorating your classroom. You've laminated stuff that didn't even need laminating. You've colour-coded the reading books, bought like one of those new teacher planners, which people still buy even though it's all done online, with stickers and inspirational quotes. Then at 8:30 a.m, the gate opens. You feel a fluttering in your stomach that no amount of university practicum experience prepared you for. It's the sudden, terrifying realisation that you are the only adult in the room. You'll look around for the real teacher to take charge, only to realise that you're the actual one with the whistle. You'll stand there, smiling so hard your face hurts, greeting parents who are looking at you with a mixture of pity and desperation. And then the first crisis will hit, and it's our man Cody again. He will arrive crying because his muesli bar snapped in half, and he believes his life is effectively over at that point. But you will stand up. Your qualifications won't tell you what to do. Your heart will. You'll fix the muesli bar, you'll give him a hug, and suddenly, just like that, you're a teacher. And it is your heart that will guide you, protect you, and enable you. We've been trained to master the curriculum, to map the progressions, of which there are hundreds, by the way, to log on to the student management system and to manage behaviour. But if we do all that without first capturing the heart, we are simply managing a room full of strangers. The most radical, the most rewarding act you can perform as a teacher is to remain stubbornly, passionately, and enlighteningly human. Yes, there will be mistakes, there will be screw-ups, there will be miscalculations, there will be absolute times when you lack preparation. That happens to everyone. And I'm going to tell you, I can distinctly remember day one of my teaching career. I had 38 Year 6 children. As I just said, I was quite excited and nervous at the same time, but I thought I'd planned enough work to last an absolute eternity. But how wrong was I? By morning tea, I was clear out of planning, exhausted and feeling like I'd need a career change already. In those days, I would have been texting my mum and told her to come and get me, but didn't have phones. Luckily enough, my class, though, they loved T-ball. But after 3 hours of it, they were drained, and I was completely clueless. My principal came out to the field and said to me, in no uncertain words, "No more T-ball, son, or you can find yourself another job." At this point, I had no option but to copy the very efficient, and there are always these people in your school, very efficient and very experienced teacher in the next door classroom. And just like that, the job became easier and more rewarding. I leant on those around me and I began to embrace the chaos and create a lot of it. So now, with over 25 years in education, I believe there are compass points that will not only provide direction in a complex field, but could well support your survival and ultimately your success in our profession. It is essential to understand your mission, be responsive, be equity-focused, and value yourself and your humour. The mission. So you're entering a field that graces every other profession, every community, and every generation. Long after your ideas and your lesson plans are forgotten and the classroom walls are repainted, your influence will remain in the words you speak, the expectations you set, and the belief you show in a child who doubts themselves. These moments endure to shape character, confidence, and hope. Next, be responsive and attentive. Responsiveness is the heartbeat of a dynamic learning environment. It is about reaching and reacting to issues the moment they arise, but also proactively addressing the varied academic, emotional, and social needs of your students to foster their success. Being focused on equity ensures every child who enters your classroom is treated with dignity, afforded every opportunity for success, and sees high expectations for themselves. Your students will come from diverse backgrounds and experiences. Some will arrive with the wind at their backs and they'll be like reading at level 22 or whatever it is, while others will rely entirely on the stability you provide. Your role is to ensure that every single one of them knows they matter and that success is within their reach. And as you give so much of yourselves to your students, value yourself and your sense of humour. Burnout is real, and the demands of this profession are significant. Set healthy boundaries, nurture your own interests, spend time with those who give you energy and enthusiasm, and do not forget that a sense of humour is an asset that can never be underestimated. So as you stand on the precipice of your first classroom or have already taken that step, take a deep breath and lean into the fluttering in your chest. It's okay to be nervous because it matters. The future of lives, including our friend Cody's, rests in your hands. Do not aim for a clinical, perfect professional distance. Aim for a messy, courageous and profound connection. Give of yourself. Show your humanity. When the glue spills and the lesson plans fail, which they undoubtedly will, remember that you aren't just delivering a curriculum, you're building the foundations of a person's soul. So go forth with your degrees and masters in one hand and your heart in the other, because in the end, the children won't remember the data points, they won't care about your qualifications, but they'll never forget the teacher who saw their spark and nurtured it. I wanted to go off script a little bit and just say teaching is so much about connections and supporting others. There's even students in this room who have taught Sophia and Jane and lots of other people I've had connections with. So I wanted to just thank you for this opportunity. I congratulate you on your achievements, and I think now's the time to go forth. You've got the piece of paper, now get out there and be the teacher that you wanted and needed when you were a kid.
Thank you for your kōrero, your wisdom, and for being with us this special occasion. Now, I've got in my notes, on behalf of everyone here, please accept this koha, but I've just realised that the koha's down the back. Yeah. So we will give that to you before you leave.
Thank you.
Please stand for Waiata Tautoko. So, yeah, please. We can sing together.
Is that all right, Debbie?
Perfect. That's good. Thank you. I now invite Kathy Wilson, member of Te Rito Maioha Council, to speak on behalf of the organisation. Kathy.
Ina mana, ina reo, ina mana wanui, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Talofa lava, me oa lili, Māori, Bulavanaka, Liana, kia orana, namaste, warmest Pacific greetings. Ko Kathy Wilson tōka wingoa, Council Member Te Rito Maioha and kai whakahari matua Montessori Aotearoa New Zealand. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. What a privilege it is to be here today. We are all here to acknowledge and pay tribute to the achievements of Manawatu graduates from across 12 early childhood and primary programs. How wonderful it is to see you all, to join with you to acknowledge and celebrate your success, and to wish you all the very best as you embark on the next stage of your professional teaching career. At the start of this month, we celebrated Te Ra Ngā Tamariki, Children's Day, a special day to recognise the joy, importance and potential of our tamariki, to cherish them and to ensure we create the environment where each of them thrives. So, it is fitting today to honour you for choosing to study and making the commitment to grow your skills and knowledge to make a difference for tamariki and their learning. Working with our youngest citizens is a privilege. It demands passion, patience, and resilience. In early childhood and school settings, fast-growing young minds need stimulating environments in which they can be curious and grow to understand their world. They need nurturing and they need care. As teachers, you are supporting children to develop their skills and knowledge and preparing them for a challenging world. We know tamariki in early childhood and primary education today will likely have multiple jobs over their working lives, many of which don't even exist. And they will contribute in many different ways to their community as citizens of Aotearoa and of the world. Being a kaiako is one of the most important tasks in our society. We can all remember the teacher we admired, the teacher who lit a flame of inspiration, the teacher who supported us and believed in us. And I know that you will be one of those kaiako, just as Ben was to young Cody. And to our postgraduate graduates, you remind us to keep learning, to nourish our minds, taking the time to dive deep, to examine and critique information which creates knowledge. Lifelong learning is a necessary tool for the teaching profession. As I stand here today, I cannot help but notice that the vast majority, in fact all of our graduates, are not men. Men remain significantly underrepresented in both early childhood and primary education. Oh, I'm sorry, we've got one token. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Excellent. So, to the man graduating today, congratulations. Thank you for choosing a profession that truly matters. And for all of us, this is a moment to pause and honour those who have shaped our journeys, our grandmothers, mothers, aunties, sisters and daughters, and to remember those that came before us and those whose time is still to come. The history of Rito Maioha has been shaped by many extraordinary women who stood before us, advocates and pioneers who lobbied, challenged and campaigned tirelessly for quality early childhood education, helping to build the strong foundations on which we stand today. In fact, since 1963, our organisation and its members have been working to change attitudes towards young children and childhood. We have developed training and qualifications, educated teachers, kaiako and leaders, grown knowledge and best practice, initially in early childhood and then in primary education, and we've influenced government policy. Our advocacy is critical for tamariki, whānau and our communities, now and in the future. It helps to shape and grow the profession, to create the education environments in which our children can thrive and to appropriately recognise our kaiako. Our progress as an education community hasn't happened by accident. It's happened because we've raised our voices, backed by the research, calling for change in the interests of tamariki, influencing government agencies across the decades. I encourage you all to take an ongoing interest in government proposals for early childhood and primary education for the teaching profession. It's election year, as we all know, and we need the voices of those who nurture our tamariki, of those who believe in a teacher-led curriculum, of those who put the well-being of tamariki first. In other words, we need you to be heard. Any decisions made in education will have an impact on you personally as a teacher, as well as on the communities we work and live in. Advocating for the rights of children and the best interests of children is a key part of your professional responsibility, and I know that you're going to take that responsibility seriously. I want to thank you for choosing to study with Rito Maioha and to acknowledge the road you have travelled, leading to this moment where your commitment and hard mahi is today, being publicly recognised by the awarding of your qualification. I know your whānau and friends are bubbling over with pride, not only for you, but for the way they too have supported you on your journey. Whether that support was financial, emotional, keeping you nourished, helping you to study by looking after tamariki, or just turning down the volume on the sport commentary so you could focus, I know that our graduates would all like to acknowledge the love and the support that whānau have given. Ngā mihi. To our graduates, we value our relationship with you. Your journey doesn't stop here, and we hope we can continue to support you. We have great professional learning and development programs for practicing teachers. These support your professional growth cycle, evidence of which is required by the Teaching Council to ensure your practice remains current. We know how important it is for kaiako working in early childhood and primary education to have access to advice, information, resources, and a voice in decision making. So, even though your current learning journey is finished with us, today we are committed to staying in touch with you. As part of our alumni program, you will receive discounted membership, giving you access to some amazing further professional development opportunities, research, resources, and Microsoft applications. Before I conclude, I would like to give a huge shout out, and I'm sure you will all support this, to all of our Rito Maioha teaching staff and support staff. Thank you for your incredible mahi and pastoral care to make sure our kaiako are well prepared for their roles and for ensuring Aotearoa maintains and grows fantastic teachers for our future generations. Ngā mihi. And to our graduates, I pay tribute to you for the commitment to complete your qualification. I commend you on your resilience and dedication to study, and I offer our heartfelt congratulations. Today is the day for celebrating your commitment and success with whānau and friends. Tomorrow, we hope that what you have learnt with us will underpin many fulfilling and rewarding days ahead as a member of the teaching profession. Your work as kaiako and influence on the lives of young tamariki and their whānau is far-reaching. It is special, and it is a great privilege. On behalf of the Governing Council, leadership team and staff at Rito Maioha, we celebrate your achievements, and we want you to know that we are very, very proud of all of you. Nō rea, ngā mihi nui, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Ngā mihi ki a koe. Now we're going to stand and sing our next waia te tautoko, e hara I te mea. We ready? I now invite Dr. Anoop Kumar and Dr. Madoka Takimoto to the lectern. They will introduce themselves as very new doctors in the house, and they will be presenting the tohu this afternoon.
Nisambula vinaka tēnā koutou katoa e namaste. Ko Papa Anoop toko en go mba Fiji Islands aha o te mahi ana te whaere ko hunga te Rito Maioha ki te Papaioa. I am Anoop Kumar and I'm originally from the paradise of the Pacific Fiji Islands, a very small district of Ba, the undisputed kings of Fiji soccer. Though they were defeated by Auckland City 6-0 a few years ago. So I have a privilege to offer the tohu to our graduates, and thank you to everybody. Ngā mihi.
Konnichiwa. Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Madoka Takemoto tōku ingoa. No heretonga takiwa ko o Te Rito Maioha, ko o te kaikoho. It's so lovely to be in this opportunity, having this opportunity here. So I'm originally from Japan, and I'm teaching at Heretonga. Congratulations, everyone.
And Dr. Monica Cameron's going to come up and hand the certificates to Madoka, who's going to give the certificates. I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the Master of Education ECE Tohu Pairua ko Honga Honga as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Would the graduates of the Master of Education ECE Tohu Pairua ko Honga Honga please stand? Teresa Elizabeth Huggins. Alexandra Adelaide Rogers. Poppy Lee Savage in absentia. Randell Chirac. Jane Rosemary Warnock. Jade Cassette Tahina Whanga. Would the graduates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Leadership, ECE, Pōkairua Tautara e te Arahitanga, ECE, please stand. Oh, you've already done it. Cool. Ka pai. I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the Postgraduate Diploma in Leadership, ECE, Pōkairua Tautara i te Arahitanga, ECE, as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Zara Liana Harrell, in absentia. Korimako Huia Mako. Melanie Ann Taylor. Would the graduates of the Graduate Diploma of Teaching ECE Te Pōtauma ki te Pakaritanga please stand? I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the Graduate Diploma of Teaching ECE Te Pōtauma ki te Pakaritanga as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Victoria Genevieve Bell, in absentia. Hai Ngok Hu Nguyen. Yuan Ren. Janina Mary Waterhouse. Li Yang Yang, in absentia. Would the graduate of the Graduate Diploma of Teaching Primary, Pōkairua Paitahi Ako, please stand? I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the Graduate Diploma of Teaching Primary, Pōkairua Paitahi Ako, as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Larissa Foley, in absentia. Dominic Anthony Joseph Hodol in absentia. Lucinda Joy Potter. Yasbrit Kyo Tatla. Samia Kania Welch. Samaya Kania Welch. Aroha mai. Would the graduand of the Bachelor of Education, Tohu Paitahi Whakaakaronga, please stand? I'm pleased to confirm that the following graduand has met the requirements for the Bachelor of Education as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Kiana Lily Grant. Would the graduands of the Bachelor of Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Tohu Paitahi Whakaakoranga, please stand? I am pleased to confirm that the following graduands have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Teaching, Early Childhood Education, Tohu Paitahi Whakaakoranga, as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Taylor Marina Barrett. Briar Rosalie Bicknell in absentia. Lucy Hannah Davies Kelly. Christina Louise Dobson. Sophia June Duthie. Jessica Caitlin Foothead in absentia. Alana Rose Grant. Eden Maya Nicola Greenwood in absentia. Amy Kathleen Hugin. Amy Kathleen Hockian. Step forward. Keegan Patricia Hodds in absentia. Manihira Jeanette Te Aroha Hoterini. Lauren Beatrice Rose Hunt. Shannon, Lillian, Judith, Kelly in absentia. Brittany, Leslie, Ledette, Pinfold. Amber Lou Lambert. Hayley Renee Lebas. Celeste Alice Lelive in absentia. Victoria Lesepa Lianga. Stacey Lynn May in absentia. Tegan Ellen McGarvey. Shanara Kaylin Renee Merritt Williams. Shanae Marie Osborne. Lucinda Alice Peterson. Laura Elizabeth Peterson. Emma Jane Potts. Anne Elizabeth Richards in absentia. Sarah Louise Robinson. Roshana Irirangi Ross. Talicia Nola Vakapuna. Jasmine Grace Te Hau Palmy Waho Wai Tere. Brianna Steed. Tatiana Camille Waitoa. Te Ngaru Francis Wikitoria Southern Waiwiri. Grace Ann White. Selena Woodley. Trudy May Wright. Would the graduates of the Bachelor of Teaching Primary, Tohu Paitahi Whakaakaranga, please stand? I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Teaching Primary, Tohu Paitahi Whakaakaranga, as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Paige Elizabeth Bentley. Jackie Ann Calenda. Victoria Sasha Nance Cheetham. Leanne Sandra Hutchinson. Molly Judith Tebrin. Timoteo Vaiusu. Ashley Rita Webby. Would the graduates of the New Zealand Diploma in Early Childhood Education, Apperfield Montessori, Te Tohu Pai Pōkairua, Mataranga, Kohongahonga, Apperfield Montessori, please stand. I am pleased to confirm that the following graduates have met the requirements for the New Zealand Diploma in Early Childhood Education, Apperfield Montessori, Te Tohu Pokairua Mātaranga Kahongahonga, Apperfield Montessori, as set out in Te Rito Maioha's academic regulations. Jessica Alexandra Okram. Bin Gu in abstention. Catherine Margaret Newton in abstention. Diana Penelope Charmaine Thurza Wesley Miller Tonkin. E te whānau, please join me in applauding all our graduates. So our graduates have been practicing, haven't we? Please stand for our waiata, tūtera mai ngā iwi. Maybe some more practice needed. Kei te pai. I'll now call on Leanne Hutchison, Manihira Hoterini and Te Ngaru Waiwiri to speak on behalf of the graduates here today. Ladies.
Tēnā koutou katoa, ko roa hini toku maunga, ko rangatike toku awa, ko Takitimu toku waka, ko Ngāti Hauiti toku iwi, ko Ngāti Tamatereka te hapu, ko rāta toku marae, no te apiti ahau. Kei Hatuma toku kāinga I nāia nei. Ko Tararua toku kora, ko Hutchinson toku ingoa whānau. Ko Māti toku mātua, ko Leslie toku whaia, ko Leanne Hutchinson toku ingoa. Nā reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Standing here today feels a little surreal. Certainly didn't expect to be standing here in front of you all today. A few years ago, I'm not sure I would have believed that that moment was possible for me. I wanted it, but desire and self-belief don't always grow at the same pace. This journey has certainly stretched me. It's been late nights at the kitchen table with a blinking cursor and an empty brain. It's been rewriting the same paragraph over and over. It's been Googling APA 7 referencing at 11 p.m, wondering why formatting feels much harder than teaching children to read. And through all of that, my whānau carried me. Jaden, Kaylee, Taryn, Caleb and Chloe, you didn't just put up with me and with all my studying, you helped. You proofread assignments, you listened to me practice presentations, sometimes part of the presentation. You cooked dinner, folded washing, you did the dishes when I said, I'll just finish this one last online post. And we all knew that probably meant at least another half hour or more. You've seen the stressed out moments and the late nights, but you kept backing me, even when study seemed to take over the house a little bit. Glenn, thank you for quietly holding everything together, for doing the dishes so I could write more online posts, for taking over when I needed time to think, for saying you've got this, even when I didn't believe it myself. This qualification belongs to you as much as it does to me. I also carry my nana in this moment. She believed in hard work, she believed in backing yourself, and I know she'll be so proud today. There were times when belief didn't come easily, but I've learnt something important. Sometimes courage comes first. You take the step before you feel ready, and confidence grows in the doing. I also want to acknowledge the Heretonga Takiwa for their incredible support. Throughout this journey, the noho marae experiences each year, although daunting at first, become some of the most powerful highlights of this degree. They grounded us, connected us, and reminded us of the responsibility and privilege of teaching in Aotearoa. To my amazing mentor and friend Nikki, thank you for guiding me with warmth, high expectations, and just the right amount of cheeky humour to keep things light when I was overthinking everything. I have been looking out for that bright pink tutu today. You helped me grow and reminded me that I was capable all along. And Kelly, you have been an incredible support, encouraging, genuine. Thank you. So lucky to be working with you and at a kura, so I'm at the terrace school in Waipukaro. And this kura truly believes in the well-being of staff, whānau and tamariki. I also want to acknowledge the incredible tauira I have met along the way. Walking this journey beside others made it less daunting and far more meaningful. Timor, Paige, Ashley, thank you for the shared laughter, the encouragement, and the quiet understanding that only comes from going through it together. I'm so grateful we got to do this side by side. To our lecturers, Clark, Ashley, Papa Anoop, Rochelle, Rachel, Beth, Marley, Ira, Richard, Katrina, Andrea, Emma, there are so many that have helped along the way. Thank you for challenging us, stretching us, and reminding us that teaching is not just about curriculum, it's about heart. What I know now is this: teaching isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up, it's about creating spaces where young people feel safe enough to grow. It's about believing in others, even when you're still learning to believe in yourself. It's about honouring tamariki for who they are and where they come from. About seeing their culture, their stories, their whānau as strengths, something to honour and build from, because every child deserves to feel that they belong exactly as they are. I stand here today not because the journey was easy, but because I chose not to give up. And somewhere along the way, I stopped questioning whether I was good enough and started trusting that I am. I want to leave you with a whakatauki that reflects this journey. E hara takutoa, e te toa takitahi, engari he toa takatini. My strength is not as an individual, but as a collective. To my whānau, thank you. To Te Rito Maioha, thank you. To my nana, this one's for you. And to everyone graduating today, we did it. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou katoa.
E ngā tini, e ngā mano, nei rā te karanga kotahi o tēnei hunga. Kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi.
Ki te iwi mana whenua o Rangitāne, me ngā marae piringa o Pariwahawaha, Kauwhata, me Aorangi, kei te mihi. Kia tātou nei kaumatua, Papa Anaru, kōrua ko wai a Kuilarain, e kore te puna o te mihi e mimeti mo te aroha me te āhurutanga, kei te mihi.
Ki te whare mātauranga o Te Rito Maioha, me o tātou kaiako, mei kore ko koutou, kua uaua, kua raruraru, mātou i te huarahi whai mātauranga. Engari, nā runga i te atawhai, te manua nui, me te tautoko o ngā pukinga o Te Rito Maioha, kua mato te tupu, kua mano ngā hua, mō mātou katoa ngā akonga, kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi. Kia ora. I'm Tingaru.
And kia ora, I'm Mani.
I'm from Taranaki.
And I'm from Te Papaioia. Tingaru and I speak today on behalf of us graduates, and it is such a privilege to do so. When many of us began this journey, we thought that we were becoming qualified kaiako, and yes, we achieved that.
But what we didn't expect was how much this experience would shape us, not just as kaiako, but as people. It has changed us to the kaiako our tamariki need. Weekly conversations, references, due dates, extensions, and ChatGPT. 3 years of consistency and dedication.
We were asked to look inward, to sacrifice our time, to sit in discomfort, and to grow through it. We learnt that being a kaiako is not just about what we teach, it's about who we are when we show up for our tamariki, our whānau, and each other.
We have now widened our perspectives, filled our kete wānanga, and have learnt that as teachers we will continue to do this forever in every aspect of our lives.
One of the most unexpected taonga to come from this journey has been the lifelong friendships we've formed. To my fellow graduates, clock it, we did this. Through exhaustion, self-doubt, life's pressures, and moments where giving up felt easier, we stayed. We supported one another, we grew together, and today we stand here together.
There is something about studying under pressure, the deadlines, life happening around us, and still choosing to show up together that creates bonds for life.
Now we joke about trauma bonds, but truthfully, this is a bond built on
late nights,
noho marais,
shared stress,
tears,
laughs,
and unwavering support.
It was Auntie Debbie's kind and understanding heart. It was Auntie Vicky's guitar skills and fry bread recipe, ngā mihi, the smoko crew at Noho, and 3 years of friendship that now feels like family, mo ake tonu atu.
Now, none of this would have been possible without the beautiful and dedicated kaiako that walked alongside us.
To our lecturers and mentors, Whaia Debbie, Whaia Penny, Whaia Monica, Whaia Jade, Whaia Claire, Whaia Emma, Whaia Tess, Whaia Joe, Papa Anu, Whaia Tiffany, Kui Lorraine, Papa Anaru. Thank you for supporting us when we doubted ourselves, for pushing us when we became comfortable, and for believing in us when we struggle to believe in ourselves.
You didn't just teach us how to meet standards. You taught us how to stand in our identity, how to teach with integrity, and how to lead with aroha. Because of you all, we leave here not just qualified, but ready. Ready to advocate for our tamariki, ready to tackle the world, ready to continue learning, unlearning, and growing.
To our whānau, who pushed us through those anxious and pressuring moments, who put up with us during those late night keyboard bashings and due date mental breakdowns. Thank you for standing beside us every step of the way.
Your belief in us gave us the strength, even on days when things felt uncertain. We could not have done this without your guys' support. Ngā mihi nui.
E te whānau, e hara takutoa I te toa takitahi, engari he toa takitini. This tohu isn't just from our hard work alone. It reflects the strength of the village that stood behind us. This tohu is for us. Nō reira, āpiti hono, tātai hono, te hunga ora ki te hunga ora, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Ngā mihi ko o whakaro ki o kōrero. And we love supporting you guys. That's why we love to stand here at the end of your journey, well, and potentially more, to celebrate with you. So we're going to stand and sing Te Rito Maioha. Woohoo! We've done it. It is now time to open the floor to whānau who wish to acknowledge their graduates. So this is how it's going to work. You've got a green card. If you'd like to say something, hold your green card up, and we've got some roving mics coming to you. So we're going to do this in a fairly orderly pattern, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Move forward, okay? The floor is yours.
say a few things to acknowledge Tess and her journey in education. It started in the 90s in London, where she completed her diploma in Montessori early childhood education. And she's kept it going right throughout the years. When she came back to New Zealand, she completed her Bachelor of Education. And that was an amazing feeling. And I thought that was it. I really did. But upon her starting working with Rito Maioha, it soon became apparent that she had to study further, and it was an expectation that was founded in the organisation. So here we are today, celebrating that Masters, and it's just absolutely amazing. We're so proud of you. And I join with my family and friends here today just to say congratulations, you've done so well, and we're very, very proud.
Kei ngā maunga whakahi, kei ngā wai tukukiri, kei ngā mātā waka o te mote. Kanui te mihi. Ko taranaki maunga, ko taranaki whenua, ko taranaki tāngata e tū whakaiti nei. E ngā kaioko, e ngā kaimahi katoa o te Rito Maioha, māringa nui taku mātā mua ki te whai whiako, ki te mahi tahi, ki o koutou ki taha katoa. Nei rā te mihi ki a koutou, tēnā koutou, kei te mihi, kei te mihi, kei te mihi. Ka huri taku aru ki a koe e no. Ko koe I whai kaha, kua upoko pakaru ki tō whakapono ki te kaupapa. Aha koa te taumata ke I tō tūranga mahi. Tēnā koe, tingaru. Nō reira, poho kereru katoa I o koutou mahi. Tiha, mauri ora.
Sophia June Duthie, please stand up. 1,577,846.3 minutes. That's how long it took you to get your degree. I thought you'd all like that. To my sister Sophia and all of the graduates today, congratulations on achieving this milestone. You have all put, in Dad's words, several years, in my words, many years, of hard work into your degrees, and you should all be very proud of that. Sophia June Duthie. We have watched you reach highs, and we have watched you hit lows along this journey, but you have remained motivated, determined, and have never wavered from the passion that you have for becoming a teacher. One moment, please. The children that are privileged to call you their kaiako, and yes, Mum taught me how to say that, are very, very lucky. In Shakespeare's words, do not be afeard of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, but you have greatness thrust upon you. From 12th night.
Sorry, Taylor Barrett, please stand up or sit down. Okay.
Stand up.
Just want to share this moment with all your graduates. Congratulations to you all. But Taylor, wow. 21, you started, 20, 21, the years you carried and had a 1-year-old now, little Lyra. Proud of you as your parents and the rest of our family are. Special thanks for making us proud. Love you.
Kia ora koutou, ko Jaden taku ingoa. Yeah, thank you, Mum. I'd just like to say on behalf of the Hutchinson family that we are so very proud of you, the dedication, the resilience, the time that you've put in, countless hours that have only really just begun. The kids are very lucky, and so are we, and it's just a testament to show that the old saying of old dogs do learn new tricks. So, go mum. I'm always in trouble, mate. But yes, we're so very proud of you and what you've done and what you're still achieving, and yeah, I'm not definitely going to go back to school, but well done to you. Cheers.
Amber Lambert. Amber, your family and your friends, we just want to say how proud we are of you. And really, I'm in awe. A young mother of 2, working full-time, serving at your church, walking your own healing journey. And there were lots of times when you wanted to give up, and you never did. And we're thankful for you, and we're so proud of you. And we love you.
Alex Rogers, please stand up. Yay! Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who assisted Alex in her journey through life and to getting today where she is with her bachelor's. Thank you very much. Secondly, Alex, I would like to tell you how very, very proud I am of you. And I know if your father were alive today, he would be very, very proud of you too, as are the rest of your family. And I wish you all the best for a very happy, very successful future with a lot of fun thrown in. And I love you very, very much.
Tēnā hui mai tātou katoa. Kei te tūnoa tēnei, kia mihi atu ki taku whanaunga mānihira me te nui. Me ngā tini āhuatanga ko tutuki koe, I roto I ngā taukua pahure. Koenei tētahi o ngā tutukinga, hoi anō he nui ke atu, he roa te rārangi, te taia te tuku I ngā whakamihi ki a koe, hoi anō kei konei tō whānau, tō iti e mihi ana. Poho kereru ana tēnei, nā runga I te mōhio I te ronga haerenga au, e tino hari koa katoa ana te whānau I o tutukinga. He paku noa tēnei o ngā āhuatanga, a he nui tonu kei mua tonu I te aroaro. Ara, hea tira o ngā whakatauki. Kua mau koe ki te pai tata, ana, kua whakamaua kia tīna, ana me whaia I te pai tawhiti. Hei te wāka mau koe ki tērā pai tawhiti, he pai tawhiti anō, kei tua I tērā, e kore e ea. Engari, haunga I tērā I te whanaunga, ka nui rawa te aroha. O tira kia koutou katoa.
Kia ora, Randall. Tēnei te whakakōrero I ngā kupu mihi ki tō, o tō whānau ki a koe, kei taku makau. Nau anō I whakamoheo mai ki hau. Iau e eke ana I tēnei waka o mātauranga, ia te tohu I whakawhiwhia nā runga I tō hapūtanga me au tamariki toko whā, nā reira tēnei te mihi ki a koe. O tira ki o kaiako ki tō whānau o te Rito Maioha. Nei rā ngā mihi Maioha, ngā mihi a te whānau a Ren, kia koutou, kei tiki te hunga pēnei a koe matoka, mihi nui, kia koe, o tira, ko te whānui I here taunga. We love you all, babe. Grateful that you've reached another milestone, and especially grateful because when you started your journey, you had your 4 kids on the way. So, mihi nui, and he's looking forward to the next graduation in a couple of years' time.
Mō Timoteo Marisepa. whainu. O le tapapoto, fia i le tama. Whaafitai, a malota, whaafitai, whaeai mātua, maaiga, ma le tātou atunu. E mana tua pēa o tō, pese. Tātou pe pese ai, si le fia. Ua whawhetai, ua mali e mata e vai. Watasi lava o, watasi lava o, ilo nei wha moe moe. Ia manuia, vi e le tua. Ai.
Kia ora, Jane Rosemary Warnock. On behalf of your whānau, your very good friends and your tui colleagues, we're so thrilled to celebrate with you today and see you receive your Masters. We know it's been a long journey in education from way back in the 80s, and we'd like to stand up and sing a waiata.
Kia orana, Selena Woodley. Auntie, we're so proud of you. I know that Nanny and Granddad would be beyond proud of you and the incredible woman and role model that you have become for not only myself, but for your two children. And yeah, we love you.
Hi, Sarah. Can you stand up, please? On behalf of your family here, I just want to say how proud we are of you, especially as your older sister. You inspire me so much. If determination was a person, it would be you. We love you, and we know that you're going to do great things in the future. We're always here for you. Love you.
Hey, Brianna Alex. I've got nothing prepared, but I didn't want to let the opportunity go without saying something. We are very proud of you, and as your family and friends here, and congratulations on this massive achievement. And I know that there's going to be many Ismays, Felixes and Manishis in your life, and you're going to make the best teacher, okay? Love you heaps.
Trudy, it's your mother speaking. Congratulations. Me, Dylan, and all your family and friends are so very proud of you. I know it's been a bit of a struggle at times, what with you losing your beloved grandma, Nana, and I'm sure she's up there cheering you on at the moment, up in heaven. And you've been blessed with a beautiful little girl while you've been doing all this studying, sorry. But with the support of your family, friends, and Lisa and the team, Nature's Space, you made it. And look, we're just so incredibly proud of you, and we all love you heaps. Congratulations, darling.
To Jessica Orkram, I'm so proud of you.
Kia ora. Ko Nigel tāku ingoa, ko Vicky tāku hoa wahine. I wasn't going to speak, so I'll make it short. I'm proud of you. Your girls, Brooke and Ashley, are proud of you, and your whānau are proud of you. So happy to share this moment with you. It's just another stepping stone on your journey, and I'm looking forward to continuing on that journey with you. Aroha mutunga kore e takuta.
Tora can Ashley Webby stand up, please? That's my baby. And these are her babies. She had a massive journey. I try not to do this because I'll probably cry. Through the losses and the hardship that you went through, I am so proud of you. And your beautiful baby's right here. They certainly keep us on our toes. I'm so proud of you, my baby. Love you.
Laura Pedersen. She's going to hate this, but too bad. Well, Laura Lou, I couldn't let this moment go without saying something. Today, Laura, is about celebrating you and everything you've achieved. Your whānau, who are just here, and my buddy over there. Earning your Bachelor of Teaching is not a small feat. It's taken dedication, resilience, and a whole lot of heart. You're stepping into a career that will shape the lives and inspire young minds, which you're doing already and you've done for the last few years, number of years, even as a young woman. There's one thing that we know, that you are already an incredible teacher. We are all so very proud of you and excited to see the impact, not only that you've already made, but that you will make in the future. This is something, the beginning of something absolutely special. Congratulations, Laura, we love you.
Aroha mai. Kia ora. Firstly, I'd like to apologise. All of those speeches just got to me. I am Tingaru's younger sister. And growing up, there's never been a moment where I didn't want to step into the footsteps that you led as you've gone on to all of these journeys that you've gone on to on your own, all of us by your side, no matter what. You've never ceased to amaze me. And I love you so much, and there's greatness in you. Everybody sitting here, there is greatness in all of you. congratulations on graduating. You guys will all be amazing teachers. Yep, that's all.
I'm doing it. That was fairly orderly. Thank you. Ngā mihi mō o koutou kupu tautoko. Your love and support have uplifted our graduates throughout their journeys. So before I ask Papa Anaru to close the formal part of the ceremony with karakia, I would like to warmly invite you all to join us for light refreshments upstairs. So it's just pretty much straight up that way, but you have to go that way, you know. Unless you're from Star Trek, and then you could probably just beam up there. When our graduates leave the auditorium, they will move upstairs. Are you listening, graduates? They will leave the auditorium and they will move upstairs to bless our kai, that's your responsibility, and cut the graduation cake. So someone's going to take responsibility for that. Thank you. And then you guys can follow up. Ka pai. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Brendan Lodge for being with us today. Where are you? Somewhere around? Oh, he might have. He'll be available for photos in the gallery upstairs, and he'll be here till around 4:30. So if you want some family photos, just go up and talk with Brendan, and he'll organise something. Following karakia whakamutunga, please stand for our closing waiata, pūria nei, and remain standing as our graduates and official party leave the auditorium. Ka mutu noa iho ngā kōrero mō tēnei wā. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora. Papa.
Ka pai. Here, whatever you want to do, ka pai. Well, before we finish, well done, everybody. Hey, we got there. And on that note, I'd like to acknowledge all of those who have travelled from a great distance. Safe travels home. I felt a lot of aroha in the room, so I hope it lasts, because I'm aware it's a Friday. So I bet there's going to be a lot of ice, water, drunken tonight. Hey, put a straw in the lemon in there, they'll fool the people. So to all the babysitters out there, and the sober drivers for this weekend, I hope you have a good weekend there. Hoi anora ki ngā tauira, ngā kōrero ko whakatakoto mai, wanganui a tātou, tēnā koutou katoa, ngā iwi me ngā hapu karangaranga, ai wanganui a tātou, o ngā haue whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou. E pātā whiau ko koe anō rā te ara whata ki te hunga wairua rātou noho mai rei te wāhingar. Te akine hoki te akapiki ai a tā whaki ki te rangitua ngahuru, tēnei anō mātou e kupapa tuana ki mua ki runga ki a koe. E whitiki ana e te rai ora nā mātou I te ao ke te pō te marama te kawa I tākina mai rā rire hau. Pai mārire kia tātou katoa. Ka pai.
Okay, now you can stand.